The M1 is the easiest to use and most intuitive electric skateboard ever created. This new emerging market, lightweight electric skates under 15 pounds, is a pretty exciting new frontier. It transforms your errands on a weekend or running to this corner store to pick up vegetables into an activity that you look forward to. You do all the exact same things that you do on a traditional longboard skateboard, except now you've got the power to go up a hill at 20 miles an hour. We've actually put a motor inside the wheel of a skateboard. This has allowed us to create a powered skateboard that feels smooth, intuitive, and makes the M1 amazingly easy to use, yet powerful. Instead of having a motor outside of the wheel that turns a belt, and then that belt turns a gear, and then that gear turns a wheel, everything's already been integrated inside the wheel itself. So one, it looks really clean, but two, because there's nothing that's binding the wheel up, once you hit your top speed, you just glide and you get that coast. The M1 is the first board on the market with swappable battery packs. And what this means is that you essentially have unlimited range. As soon as you start to run low on one battery, you can just swap out the old for the new. In keeping with inboard's future-forward product design, we've integrated LED lights into the nose and the tail of the board. These hyper-bright LEDs not only increase visibility for the rider, but also allow the rider to be seen when skating busy city streets and intersections.
Chalet. I'm in Venice Beach today to tell you about the unique Ego electric skateboard. With a full charge, the Ego can go 18 miles at 13 miles per hour. The Ego is really light. At 13.9 pounds, it is really easy to carry around wherever you need to go. With the wireless remote, you can switch from Turtle to Rabbit to increase your speed, and Eco to Sport to increase your torque. When you push the slider forward on the remote, you will go faster, and to stop or slow down, you pull back. An LED light indicator on the remote shows you your board charge status and remote charge status. It will also vibrate when the board gets to 25% charge. In the smartphone app, you can view your speed and odometer to see your total distance traveled. When you slow down, the regenerative braking system charges the battery. There's a USB port to charge your remote or phone wherever you go. The rubber-mounted flexible battery and deck allows for a classic longboarding feel. Large 90mm wheels provide maximum traction even on rough surfaces. It's so fun to see the way people look and wonder how you're skating so easily.
Well, it all began after seeing my first electric skateboard in a car park one day after I went for a surf. Couldn't believe that this dude was riding without pushing. I've never seen one of those before. Straight home, straight on Google. Wow, electric skateboards do exist. It was impulsive, I had to buy one. It just snowballed. One thing after another, I started tinkering, making the board to the way I like to ride and to the way I want it to be. It just went on and turned into an obsession. I started making these boards, these prototype boards for my mates. They loved them. Their mates wanted some and his mates wanted some. Before we knew it, within 6 months, we had already made like 20 to 25 boards. It was all about fun, enjoyment and carving, but now we have an electric skate company, so it's pretty rad. Evolve skateboards are made by ourselves, designed by me here in Australia. Our Bamboo series boards are all about high quality and performance. We use professional branded longboard wheels. We have a double truck system which enables the board to turn a lot more sharply and has a much more surfy snowboard feel about it. We use professional 6-ply vertically laminated bamboo decks, so we have a beautiful amount of pop. The motors that we use on our Bamboo series boards, we use 5,000 RPM, 200 watt brushless motors. They're little rocket power horses. We use a lightweight, high performance lithium battery, so the range is huge. Get up to 30 kilometers, and not only can this board be used for carving and fun, and you can actually get to places with it as well. But the best thing about our boards too is that they just roll. That's part of the reason why we get such a good feel and good vibe when you ride our boards. The future for electric longboarding, electric skateboarding is going down the direction of creating an electric skateboard that doesn't look like it's electric. And we are heading that direction. We have some stuff in the pipeline and we're evolving into that.
So Marble is a dedicated team of engineers and designers who are really passionate about the project and passionate about the idea of short-range transportation and sustainable transportation. Whether it's commuting to work, getting to the subway or bus stop, running errands, or trying to just get across the college campus. Short trips and urban travel have always been frustrating. In a car, we have to deal with traffic, parking, and of course, rising fuel costs. On a bicycle, we work up a sweat and then have to find a safe place to lock it up. We felt there had to be a better way to handle these short trips. Our goal at Marble was to create the lightest electric vehicle in the world, but also with an amazing user experience. We have spent the last 2 years dedicated to crafting and refining our Marble electric skateboard, the lightest electric skateboard in the world. With an amazing team, modern technology, and support from our community, we built the Marble board to be simple to use, efficient, and of course, exhilarating to ride. The Marble electric skateboard is the lightest electric skateboard in the world. It weighs only 9.9 pounds. With one full charge, the board goes 10 miles. That's not 10 testing in the lab miles, it's real world conditions. Most of our test riders are actually getting over 10 miles per charge. The question we get most is, how fast does it go? Well, it is one of the fastest electric skateboards. It has over 2,000 watts of power and will hit speeds of up to 20 miles an hour. It can actually hit 20 miles an hour even going uphill. We realize that 20 miles an hour is pretty quick, so we have designed the board settings to be completely customizable through a smartphone app. Our app, that we call the Dashboard, lets you set exactly what you want your top speed to be and determine the level of acceleration that best suits your riding style. This allows you to perfectly tune the board to your needs. If you want, you can even directly control the throttle of the board from our Dashboard app, which will allow you to leave the wireless handheld controller at home. We were able to achieve all of this by using state-of-the-art carbon fiber and Kevlar composites to create the deck design that completely encases and protects every bit of the electronics, as well as the battery cells. On top of that, we're using incredibly efficient 3-phase DC motors. Battery technology very similar to what you would find in a Tesla Model S. Our custom electronics are being manufactured for us right here in the United States. And finally, everything is assembled, tested, quality controlled, and shipped from our facility here in Tampa, Florida. So why are we on Kickstarter? It's because we need one more thing, and that's your help. We're trying to raise $90,000 for fundraising, and that money goes towards the first production run of the marble board, as well as executing our contracts with our suppliers and our component manufacturers, and producing the molds and tooling we need for the composite deck. But we can't do it alone, so please help and back Marble today.
Hey there, I'm Ben.
And I'm Jeff.
3 years ago, we set out to design the Z-Board, the world's first weight-sensing electric skateboard.
Since then, we've worked to improve the board in every imaginable way. Today, we're excited to announce Z-Board 2, the best weight-sensing electric skateboard we've ever made.
When they come and turn around in my head, it's like a leech on my brain. They break down all my emotions, I break down blind.
The Z-Board is a portable, easy-to-use, weight-sensing electric skateboard. To ride, you simply lean forward to go and lean back to stop. Speed is totally variable, so you lean forward a little bit to go walking speed, and then you can lean forward a little bit more to accelerate up to the top speed. The Z-Board is great for all the in-between commutes that all of us face each and every day. Since you can just grab it and go, it's really perfect for any trip that's too far to walk but too short to drive.
We've shipped the Z-Board to customers in every US state in over 50 countries. We've heard what you've had to say, and we're excited about all the improvements that we've made to Z-Board 2.
We've improved upon our one-of-a-kind weight-sensing control by incorporating foot pads that are larger and more sensitive. The result is a board that's easier to ride and a lot more fun.
Our new lithium battery is lighter and slimmer, greatly reducing the weight while simultaneously improving range and cutting charge time in half.
Our brushless motor is more efficient and faster than ever.
Finally, our new motor controller is rugged and splash-proof and powers features like headlights, taillights, and regenerative braking.
Our designers and engineers have worked tirelessly over the last 2 years to make the Z-Board 2 the best electric skateboard on the market.
And it's almost ready.
3 years ago, you helped us take the Z-Board from a project in the garage to a real product.
Now we're taking it to the next level.
Your funds will allow us to move forward with production tooling, bulk purchasing, and final design to get the Z-Board 2 underneath your feet.
Check out our Indiegogo page and be part of the next chapter of the Z-Board story.
Thank you for your time, and we can't wait to get you riding.
CleverPet is an interactive device that rewards your dog for solving simple puzzles. We know that when you reward an animal for performing a certain behavior, it's more likely to perform that behavior again in the future. We use this every time we try to get our dog to do something for a treat. And two of the most important factors